Alright. That should do. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Frightful Feast live stream. Today, as the title says, we're going to be programming the Obsessor Ghost. Now, the Obsessor Ghost, let me just get a reference, is, this is just like a quick little sketch of what he would look like. So basically, okay, let's try that again. So basically, the Obsessor Ghost is a, he's obsessed with a music box, and as long as he has his music box and he's not being looked at by the player, oh hey Graham, he will be passive. I mean, you can read this for yourself, but basically, he will stay in one spot and be completely passive as long as you don't look at him and move his music box. But eventually you will have to move your music box, because you have to get to every room in the game. You can't be completely stationary in one room. So when you take away his music box, he will start chasing you, and you actually can't really look to see where it is when it's chasing you, so adds a bit of suspense. Because if you look at him, he'll kill you, and then you gotta place the music box and then get out of his line of sight, pretty much. So yeah, we'll do that now. Got the goofier emojis, Graham. Alright, we'll start by making a new script, and we'll call this the Obsessor. I just call it the Obsessor. Okay. They actually are not. So we need a nav. Oh, we have to using AI, and then we'll make a nav mesh agent, and in the start method we'll get that. It was get component nav mesh agent. Yeah, that's because I have depth of field. I don't know if I think I may have removed it. I think it's okay now. I'll have a quick test run. Yeah, there's like a bit of depth of field, so just a bit, so it would be a bit blurry over there, and it's supposed to be blurry when you get close to things. However, I must have screwed up the settings. So back to the script. What do we need to do? We need to have a reference to a music box. Public game object music box. 10. I'm making 10, and so far I've done 6. This is the 7th one. Yeah, I should probably showcase them. However, it is a bit finicky because I have to like change the code to work. But basically, the stalker, he will go outside of a window, look at you, his stalk meter will increase. When it becomes full, you can no longer go outside, because if you do, he'll kill you. And going outside is a necessity, because you're gonna have to like throw out trash and stuff to do with cleaning and stuff. No, I haven't. That's why they're all beans and spears. But yeah, that will come at a later date. So yeah, that's the stalker. Then you got the snitch, which places traps around the map. If you step on them, it alerts the hostile ghosts your location, and then they will attempt to track you down and kill you. You got the smiler, which when you look at him, like he moves around constantly. If you look at him, he will decrease your sanity. which in other terms means that the ghosts will be more aggressive. Then you've got the Tinkerer. Basically, you eat all my... I'm sorry, Graham. I had to. The Tinkerer. So basically, hiding behind locked doors is one way to avoid the hostile ghosts. And when the Tinkerer gets introduced, it will randomly open a closed or locked door, allowing other ghosts to get through. Then you got the Howler. So the Howler, when the power goes out, teleports around the map. You have to find him and shine your torch at him. If you don't do that, his ability will be activated and it cannot be deactivated. Basically, he'll throw random objects in the scene around and cause a mess, which will increase the anger meter, which will increase the rate of anger is obtained. And the anger meter is basically how close it is to the power outage. Then you got the possessed customer finally, and that pretty much just... Let me close my door. And that pretty much just patrols the restaurant. If it finds you, it will start chasing you. So yeah, that's all the AI I've done so far. But yeah, now we're on the Obsessor. Okay. Well, in start, we want to go agent.set destination to the music box. Dot transform dot position. Whoops. Where do the customers go? Oh, I kind of like to think of it as a simulation kind of thing. It's not a simulation, but the customers are not really normal. Like they're like kind of like bots, you know. I don't know. It's well, I like to think of it as like a kind of an alternate dimension thing, like a ghost realm or something, where you can't see any of the customers around you. But yeah, the customers are supposed to be not normal, abnormal. So yeah. There's multiple ways to interpret it. Okay, well now we can make a music box script. Well basically I kind of like to you can kind of see it as Among Us in a way. Like there'll be multiple customers in the restaurant and one of them, like when the power goes out, they will all disappear, and not all of them, there'll be a few that don't, and these are the secret minions of the ghost that's trying to kill you. And then yeah, and then when the power's on, it goes away. So kind of like the ghost realm. Yeah. Okay, now we gotta make a music box script. Did that go in the monsters? I think it is. I think it will, because it's related to it. Let's see, we'll make a variable is stationary. And is stationary. Okay. We'll have it so get a check PC there. Was that meant for Discord or something? What's going on? Oh, okay. I don't really know what the message is about. Okay. We'll make a public transform item holder. So this is a... It's just a... Oh, okay. Right, yeah, I wouldn't get that because I'm a little DBD nerd. If we don't need to... Uh... It would be best if we weren't doing this every frame. It is a goofy art emo. What is that? Goofy art looking emo. So if we need the rigid body to check its velocity. And then void starts. Yeah, YouTube will never be on par with Twitch because Twitch has its own culture. Like it has predictions, like its own like emotes and culture and stuff. And then YouTube's got these goofy, random looking neon colors with goofy, looking monsters. Like, what is happening? Alright, we'll get the rigid body. And if the rigid body dot velocity dot magnitude, because the velocity is a vector and you need the magnitude to actually figure out how fast they're going. Yeah, true. I mean, Twitch is in a pretty bad spot for ads. Like that, I actually got. There was one time where I clicked on a stream and I got 6 ads that I had to watch in a row. Unbelievable. Oh, you got the classic. I don't even know what that's called, but I just remember in Xbox Addictions videos and stuff. Yeah, I know. There's so many of them, and they're all like 30 seconds or 14 seconds. Dot parent. Wait, what's wrong with music? Oh, it just ended. That's why. Dot. Dot equal. Oh wait, what? Emoji. Dot transform. Dot parent. Dot. Oh yeah. I mean that would make sense. Not equal to item holder. Then is stationary equals false. Yeah, it... Wait, can you hear it now? That's because the song was ending. Maybe it's the start of it. Let me skip a bit ahead. Yeah, no, that's very quiet. I'll turn that up. Okay, I think it's better now. Else is stationary will be true. Oh, okay, cool. Wait a minute. No, that's supposed to be true, and the other one's supposed to be false. That would be a game-breaking issue if I didn't realize that. So we got that. Maybe we'll just make it public void. No, it needs to return a bool. So is music box stationary? Yeah, the customers are gonna be human. It's hard to explain. You know like you know like the little nightmares characters, like at the end of the game, the customers at the Japanese restaurant, do you know them? Because it's kind of the style I'm going for. It won't be like, it's like overweight people, like really overweight. It's not gonna be like that, but I want to make the customers like just, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah, they'll kind of be like normal people, like kind of in the middle between not normal and normal. So Candlekin. Okay. Yeah. Good one, good one. And then this will just return is stationary. Okay. Honestly, I don't think this will take this long, too long to program. Yeah, this is like, the thing is like, there's only a few. Yeah, it does call for an epic facegram. There's only a few lines of code here in both these scripts, but like, it should still make for a compelling enemy. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, back to the biz, as they say. I don't think anyone says that on jokes. Okay, so we'll make another function says is passive. I don't know. Should probably be a bool. And then what's wrong with this? Oh, it's just because it's not returning something. Is passive returns a bool. So we'll go if music actually, I don't know, we'll just do it for the sake of just to be neat. If music box dot get component, whoops, component music box dot is stationary, is music box stationary. Now that's kind of returning the same thing though. No, but it will have its own. I don't know. It's just I think it's more neat to return true. Because that will be, yeah, and else it will return false. So if is passive, then we want it to we'll just say don't attack player, else attack player. Oh yeah, we also gotta program another script checking if it's been looked at. Attack player. So and in attack player we'll just get a reference to the player. Agent dot set destination to player transform dot position. What the heck? Alright, so this would just play an idle animation. Oh wait. Is yeah, here we'll just set its destination to the music box position. Actually, yeah, because we kind of need it to go around. Oh wow, it's not very good. I haven't really I honestly forgot phase was a thing, to be honest, because you barely hear anything of them. Oh, it's 8:15. I gotta do something real quick. I'll be back in 2 minutes or something. Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's see here. Dot transform dot position, add a semicolon. Now, the thing is, right, at the moment, it's gonna set the, let me think. Got it, okay. Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, so we'll make a if statement, and we'll say if game object dot transform dot position. Oh, wait, no. Vector 3 dot, what am I doing? Dot distance between this game object transform dot position and the we need the thing between the music box, music dot transform dot position. If that is less than 1, we need to return, which will cut out of, actually no, that will cut out of this entire function here. Actually, no, we'll just nest it in here. Just nest this inside here, because why not? Bad programming practice, but it's fine. So it shouldn't get too close to it. Which, yeah, that should be fine. And, or, yeah, greater than. Okay, now we'll make a new script. Is singing player section reveal stalker. That's in the same thing. Okay. Then we want to new scripts reveal Obsessor. This will be placed on the player camera, so we don't need to get a reference to anything. So we'll make a bool variable has hit something, and that will get physics.raycast. Point is from the game object the script is attached to, the position. And then we'll get the forward vector of that, which is gameObject.transform.forward. We also need a thing that a raycast hit variable, so we can see what the raycast hits. Out hit, and it doesn't need a distance. If has hit and hit dot add Australian Morris in a Easter egg. I might have to, you know. That would actually be kind of a cool feature, you know. What even would fit an Australian Morris? I could just what even would fit? Could be an Easter egg for him. Just I don't know. Hit dot collider dot game object dot tag is equal to Obsessor. And then we need to call the Obsessor script. Yeah, Beefman is telling the absolute truth here. It does need to be in the game. Yeah, I could, like, I don't know, it could be subtle, like having a picture of a mosquito and then saying Aussie Mozzie, like his old name. Yeah, could do that. I'm obviously not gonna use his real name. I wouldn't be very good because, yeah, I have to use his like nickname. Get component, and we need to get the Obsessor. So then we gotta call. Then we gotta call kill player. We'll just for now write a message saying El Bozo, you looked at me. And then we need to call kill player. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's our scripts. Oh, it's actually, it could be a cool feature to wind up the music box for him. Yeah, cause say the music box will eventually end, then he will go berserk, look for the player and try and kill him. But if you rewind his music box, he'll go back to it. So that could also be another challenge for the player. Not only you can't look at him in chase, you have to move the music box, but you also have to wind it back up. Okay, so we'll do that. Let me just... Yeah, so all the other scripts are fine. We'll say public float song duration, and this will be in seconds. It has to match the actual song, which is where I actually need to get music. I don't know how I would do that, but yeah. Song duration will just say, I don't know, like 60 seconds. And we'll say private float current duration, and then in start we'll set current duration to song duration. And then we need to do a countdown thing for the seconds. So we'll make a private float next countdown. By default that will equal 0. So if time, the time of the game, how long it's been, the elapsed time of how long it's been playing, is greater than next countdown, we need to increment next countdown by time, or like we'll set it equal to the current time plus 1 second, and then we will deduct 1 second from current duration. And then we want to say if current duration equal to 0, let's see. I could have done things a little better here. Basically, we want to call a function look for player. So it will kind of be a patrolling point. Yeah, okay. Public. We'll make that now. Public. Oh no, it doesn't need to be public. Void. Patrol. Oh, we'll just call it look for player. Okay, so we need to get a public say public transform patrol point parent. And then we'll make a private transform patrol points. Okay, so I've done this trick a few times. So in start, there'll be a for loop. We'll make a length equals control point parent dot get child count. I think there's just one called child count. There we go. Then we'll make a for loop for int I equals 0. Actually, yeah, and then we'll say patrol points dot equals new transform of length. Then we'll say while I is less than length, we want to increment I by 1. Then we add patrol points at index I is equal to patrol point parent of get child I. And then we remove this. And that sets up our list, so we can easily have as many patrol points as we want without having to drag it into a list. So we'll make a new function for this to be neat. We'll say void set up patrol points. We'll just have this function in there. How long have I been streaming for? Almost an hour. That's pretty good. 40 minutes. Well, that's yeah, 2/3 of an hour. So we need to call set up patrol points in the start method. Oh man, I'm kind of getting tired. What's the time? It's 8:34. So as soon as I finish programming this, I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm not really good at having long streams. Okay, so look for player. We say I'm gonna have a look at how I did this before, because I do not have the brain power. Shall patrol. Oh, okay, yeah. I see. Time to times, next move time. Yeah, it's kind of a bit messy, you know. Okay, patrol. And then we'll call this shout patrol. And if time.time greater than next move time greater than next move time. How to next move time equals, yeah. I think I might just copy this, to be honest. It's probably more efficient. Okay, object equals waypoints. Waypoint index. Just have that. And we'll change this to patrol points. Bang, bang. That's not good. Okay, now we'll make a new variable called waypoint index equals, what was it? It was 0 to start with, I think. Yeah. 0. Applied control cooldown. Oh, that's to deal with the sanity thing. Then in hunt mode. Okay. If then I'm gonna have to. Oh man. Actually, to make it easier on myself, I'm just gonna have it. Have him know like where you are at all times. That'll add to the horror of it. And if I don't like it, I can obviously fix it up later. Yeah, we'll remove all this. Get out of that. Okay, Oh man, I'm really tired. I can get through this. I can get through this. I'm just not in the right mood for thinking right now. Okay. The music box. Okay, we'll just say and full no music playing equals false. I will say music playing equals true. I will say is music playing. There we go. That's better. Is music playing true, and yeah, that pretty much does it. Is music playing? Yeah. Else returns false. Then bada bing, bada boom. This gets called. We'll say make a public void set is music playing. Taking a bool value. Then we need to. Then I will just say is music playing equals that value. Then from the music box, current duration is 0. We need to. First, we need to get a reference to the Obsessor. We could just set that. Obsessor equals find object of type Obsessor. Okay, and then Obsessor dot is set is music playing and false. Oh, we also got to wind up the music box as well. We'll just rename this to interaction with Obsessor. So we'll just combine the two. If the player is looking at the music box and or the Obsessor. Okay, else if as hit and hit dot collider dot game object dot tag is equal to music box, and the player put dot get key down is the E key dot E. Then we want to call the hell. Something is, oh, it's a moth with the balls. Scared the frick out of me. I just saw something lie in front of my monitor. Okay. We'll make public void is winding music box. Winding music box up. And that will just do the same thing if time dot time is greater than next countdown. Then we want to current duration plus plus, and we want the player to hold down the E key, and then that will cool. Hit dot collider dot game object dot get components obsessor dot I gotta let Unity compile this script because I need IntelliSense. Maybe, yeah, that's better. Dot set dot wind, no, dot wind. Oh wait, not obsessor. What am I doing? Music box dot winding up music box up. Bang. Oh, okay. Those are the 3 scripts that we need for this ghost. So yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone who watched the stream. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, or devlog or livestream. Goodbye.